It's time. Let's move.
Well, hello YouTube. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. I'm Andrew Howard, and you are on my marathon journey, which hopefully is going to culminate in a victorious race day coming up in about a week. I'm running the Bay State Marathon up in Lowell, my first marathon. A lot of you have been on my journey with me. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I'm really excited. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited. This is it. This is it. This is what I've been training for so many months, for so long. I've just had a lot of stories along the way. I've had a lot of trials and tribulations. I've had a lot of support too. A lot of support from my friends and my family, and especially my wife, who I thank you so much for the support. My buddies have joked that this hobby doesn't seem like it's a lot of fun. I think they'd probably be rather golfing for 4 hours on a Saturday morning than going for a run. But it's also it's an accomplishment. It's something I've wanted to do for a long time. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm watching the weather, and hopefully all will work out. This brings me to this point. I've been working so hard up until now to get to the race day. And I've decided to raise money for the Discovery Museum in Acton, Massachusetts. It's a wonderful organization. They cater to children and educating them on primarily STEM subjects, and it's a museum, but it's a hands-on type of experience where they can actually play with physics and watch kinetics and how different objects interact with each other. It's really cool, and if you haven't been there, it's worth taking the family. So the link is in the description. My GoFundMe page, trying to raise $2,500. I think we can get there. We're up over $1,000 already, so any little bit helps. So thank you very much. A couple of updates on my shoes. I've talked about my sneakers a lot during this channel. I switched over to Brooks Glycerin 19. And those ones have been fantastic. They still have a lot of cushioning in their sole, but they are just a little bit more streamlined, I would say. The Hoka Bondi 6, which I previously had run in, is a bulky shoe, and I feel like these ones are a little bit better for racing, a little bit better for getting out there. Some updates on my weight. I've lost 32 pounds so far. I'm pretty excited about that. I want to plug a running coach who literally, I would not be doing this. I wouldn't be getting to this point if it wasn't for her. Her name is Melissa Matheson, and she lives at, she probably does live there. She does a lot of work, but Wellbeing Fitness in Westford. She's been our nutritionist, she's my running coach, and we had weekly sessions talking about strategy and pacing, and the first week she put together a training program for me. So it's just really good because things come up during your training plan that you don't expect to happen. I had COVID. I had an Achilles, not an injury, but kind of an ailment, something I had to work through, and she was able to tap her resources to get me some exercises, and it really just makes it so much easier just to have one person to go to for all of your questions. So I highly recommend her, and if you're running your first marathon, I think it's even more important to have a running coach, because running a half marathon is, I'm not going to say it's easy, but I think most people can follow a generic plan and it's fine. But a marathon is a whole different story. I did my 20-miler a couple of weeks ago, and it was hard. It was really hard. Actually, I think I have some footage. I'll show you. All right. Well, I'm doing my 20-mile run. So we'll see how this goes. The training so far has been great.
It's been a lot of fun, a lot of challenges, especially early on. I think that what I've learned so far, we'll see how this run goes, but I'm fairly confident it's going to go well because of the training I've put in. But it's really the beginning stages. And even looking back to the half marathons I've run, it really comes down to having the perseverance on those early stages, getting up to 3 miles, 6 miles, 10 miles. Those are the hardest. In fact, I think even Couch to 5K is about as difficult as going from a 5K to a half marathon. It's all just building from there. But even after running 4 half marathons, it's still difficult to start out. You got to get off your ass. You got to get out there. And if you do that consistently, oh my God, what can you accomplish? I mean, here I am running 20 miles. Would have never thought that. I've lost 30 pounds. I'm running 20 miles. Marathon in a couple of weeks. So this is my last big training run. And then I'm going to be kind of tapering off next couple of weeks. Give me some nice fresh legs for the marathon. So I'll try to get some more content. All right. How about some more content?
And as you can see there, I didn't really finish with any more content that day because it was that difficult that I was just, I needed all the energy I could to just get back to my car and drive home. So it's going to be like that on marathon day. Now the difference is I'm going to be tapering. I'm going to be having a week or two of less, reducing my run mileage. So hopefully I'll have fresher legs for the 26 versus 20 mile run, but it's difficult. So it's going to be when I finish, it's going to be one of the best feelings of my life. So here we go. So my 3 goals for this race. Number 1 is to finish, period. This is my first one. I just want to prove that I can finish. Number 2 is to finish with a smile. I really hope that I'm not even going to jinx myself, but I want to finish with a smile. And the third is if I can run in under 6.5 hours. So if you think, so the marathon record is about 2 hours. An average person runs it in about 4.5 hours. So if I come in at 6.5, it's pretty slow, but it's still an accomplishment for me as a heavier runner. I mean, this is, I can't believe I'm doing this. And this has given me a kind of it's a two-edged sword where, I'm able to lose weight and train for the marathon. It's just been perfect for me. So, but you got to talk to your doctor, obviously. And I did. And he was excited for me. So with that, I will leave you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, and please think about donating to the Discovery Museum. It's a wonderful organization, and I will be back for a final wrap-up, probably a channel wrap-up after the marathon is complete, and we'll see where the channel goes from there, but hopefully we can get you some more content around that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.